Sola Scriptura, everyone. This is His Word Only. It is time to open up the box. So today, we're going to go over what I want to call Rise of the Trident of Lucifer. And this is quite interesting. This is going to be a controversial, or there's going to be some controversial stuff in here. Just know, I don't take sides on the matter. I'm not here to say what is or what isn't. Just here to present the information, right? I like to take a down the middle approach. I don't like to take sides on either, right? Anyways, we gonna start with Isaiah 14:5 or 4 through 5. Now this is the Lucifer passage, right? And I will put up on the top my video of the Lucifer Shiva connection and who I believe the beast is, right? You'll be surprised. And you'll see there's a reason why they have Shiva in front of Cern, right? There's a reason for that. And I also believe that he is Lucifer, and Lucifer is the beast. But like I said, I will put that up top so you guys can get all the information that I have put together on that. So you guys see that I'm not just some crazy dude, putting out his theories. Anyways, Isaiah 14:5 or 4 through 5. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, How hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. So here's the staff of the wicked, right? Which is the staff of the beast, right? This thing that I'm talking about. And then the scepter of the rulers. It means he's got rulers. Like the 10 kings that pop up who have no kingdom as of yet. Because, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Whole nother video probably down the road I should do. Anyways, which, by the way, me and my dad are working on something about the creation. It'll probably take a while, a good while, but anyways, that's coming down the future. I'm not going to say when, but down the future. Anyways, so we'll answer that question then, I guess. So you have the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Now the Assyrian and this Lucifer character are connected because they're both in Isaiah 14, which is quite interesting. Anyways, Isaiah 10:15. Now the Assyrian is the one with the power, right? And Lucifer kind of draws from it, is what it seems like to me. Anyways, shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? This is basically saying, does it, the tool put itself over the person who's using it, right? But anyways, I digress. As if the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up. This is interesting here, guys. You'll see why I'm bringing this up. Because the scepter that Shiva have is interesting. Or as if the staff should lift up itself. As if it were no wood. Or not wood, right? And guys, I do want to preface this by saying make sure, which I do need to do a better job of, I get lazy myself, is to always check it with this. This is a King James Bible. And by the way, if you want to know what this is a 1611 Um, New Paragraph, Cambridge New Paragraph Bible. Goodness, I'll have to get the thing for it. I don't like the little things that come out. It bothers the heck out of me. Here we go. The New Cambridge Paragraph Bible. Sorry. It's got the King James Version and the Apocrypha in it. And it's the 1611, right? So it is kind of hard to read and understand, but I like to go back to when things weren't changed and censored so much and copywritten and all that junk, right? Which copyright is good, don't get me wrong. Anyways, I digress. So we have that, Isaiah 14:29. Rejoice not thou, whole Palestina, because the rod of him that smote thee is broken. There we go again. For out of the serpent's root shall come forth a cockatrice, and his fruit shall be a fiery flying serpent. This right here is a seraphim. The seraphim are the beings that are over God's throne. You'll see in what the Bible says, right? In that they're like burning the burning ones. It can mean flying serpent. Some of them seem to be serpentine. Some to be have human hands. So I don't know if they're all serpentine. Satan, certain, Anyways, I could put a thing on that too. A video I have on that too. But anyways, because what we believe who Satan is tradition, not who he really is, right? I do believe he is a seraphim, not a cherubim. Anyways, I bring that up like every video now, so I need to stop doing that. But anyways, Isaiah 30:31, or 30:31. For through the voice of the Lord shall the Assyrian be beaten down, which smote with a rod. So there's a rod. What is a rod? Right here. This is a king's rod, right? Or a staff. It could be like a long thing of wood. It could be a small club type of thing, a scepter like this. All kinds of stuff, right? So I just wanted to point that out there. So there's that. Now, we're going to get into why does Shiva have Trishul? Why does Shiva have Trishul Trident? Okay, every Vedic deity is believed to possess powerful weapons. Let's go back here. Right? As if the rod should sake itself against them that lift it up. Or as if the staff should lift up itself, as if it were no wood or not wood. Okay? Even in Greek mythology, gods have their weapons against their enemies. Even the Asuras, demons, have their weapons. One may have question as to why to have weapons if the enemies have them as well. The answer is that the Supreme Lord is not partial to anyone, as all the created beings, including the Asuras, are his children. However, weapons created from the potencies of the Lord are used to, this is talking about Shiva here, by the way, are used to balance the forces divine and evil. Every living being acts according to the mode of nature. Sato, Rajo, or Raho, and Tamo. They have acquired demons. Demons have Tamoguna active in their mind and body. Hence, they tend to disturb those in the mode of goodness, Sato. Similarly, those in the mode of Rajas, passion, tend to engage in activities that need passion. Anger, those are in the mode, anger and arrogance to attain the success in those activities. People having different modes of nature tend to get in contact with each other, thereby creating disturbances to each other. Sorry, this is getting somewhere here. And for instance, during the reign of Lord Rama, demons sent by Ravana used to disturb the saints. Huh. Wonder where we heard saints before. Anyways, and sages engaged in Vedic homos sacrifices. Hanuman, the servitor of the Lord, protected those pious beings and drove away the demons. Lord Shiva holds his divine trident with 3 blades pointing upward. The tallest in the middle, right? Let's go back here. And the rod should take itself against him that lifted up, and as if the staff should lift up itself. Quite interesting. I mean, not necessarily a smoking gun, but you know. Anyways, the tallest in the middle and the rest of the equal size. There are many symbolic explanations of the trident. Now we have the 3-headed eagle, right? Anyways, other gods and goddesses have the tridents too, but Shiva's trident surpasses all, for it is the epitome of the 3 gunas and modes of material nature, Sato, Raho, and Tamo, as it is said to represent 3 planetary systems, upper, middle, and lower. Right? At the end of the last Yuga, presently Kali Yuga, the manifested creations run into complete annihilation by the Force. Huh. Where have we heard the Force before? Anyways, the Trident, or by the Force, the Trident, all the gunas and planetary systems destroyed by Shiva into a single non-dual plane of existence that is bliss alone. See why his daddy gets the label the Destroyer? And he has the dance called the Tongue Vala, called the the dance of destruction. He's got the slow dance of creation, right? And you want, like, I really want to look into this. Is this why we dance? Or not necessarily dance, but is this why we have the slow dance? And then you got the, passion dance. But then you got these head banging stuff and all that, right? Even though that's not the tongue of the law. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, quite interesting when you look into this Shiva character. And guess what? He's prophesied to come back. And we know, right, the beast that was and is, or that is not, but is and is to come, comes up out of the bottomless pit, all that. That's where Lucifer, right? Lucifer was put into the pit. It says in Isaiah 14. This is quite interesting stuff here. I don't say this because of trying to put something different out there, right? I'm saying this because to me, this is what the scripture is showing me, right? What the Lord has shown me. And I want to identify this guy, right? I want people to know who the beast is. And it doesn't mean I'm the truth, right? His word is the truth, and his word will show you. Anyways, here he is at Cern. What's he doing there with this? The little ring here, the little portal, right? Quite interesting. And I got a Cern video that I could put up there too as well, that I did the same week as I did the Lucifer thing, or the Shiva one. Right? Now, this is where we're going to get into some controversial stuff. Right? Let me say this firsthand. I support Ukraine's freedom to fight to keep their freedoms, right? They should be able to fight their stuff. And I will say this, that at the beginning I was kind of very like, why are we sending money there? Why are we helping the industrial military complex and stuff like that? But my dad pretty much made the comment of, well, would we be here without the French, right? And I'm sure their people were saying the same exact thing. So that kind of shut me up real quick. But saying that, there's also some red flags that I'm seeing, right? First and foremost, you know, the Trident here, the Ukrainian Trident, which is quite interesting. And not only that, the Trident all over the world that's popping up. And I'll show you, right? This is why I call this the rise of the Trident of Lucifer. But yeah, look at that. It's all over Ukrainian stuff, right? All over it. The same Trident, right? Let me show you. Like, here it is right there. Here's, where is it? Ah, it's here somewhere. There it is. Pretty much. Yeah, not what I wanted to do. But see? Huh. What's going on here, guys? Something we need to ask, right? And you don't have to be far right or far left. You can just sit here, look at the information, and go, you know what? Ukraine should fight for their freedom, right? And we should at least try to help them because Russia, look at Russia, look how propagandized they are, right? And they will wipe them out, right? They're already proven they'll do that. So to sit there and say that we shouldn't help them, I don't know, right? I can't go there. But I will say I am also not for really any government, and I do realize Ukraine was one of the most corrupt governments. And you can tell me, oh, well, they cleaned it up now, blah, 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 but from who? Who's saying that? You see, you know what I'm saying? So I take the middle road here. I'm not saying is or it isn't. Now, another red flag. Zelensky. Now, I'm not saying he is the beast, right? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying be cautious. This is all I'm saying, right? Because, first and foremost, a Jewish person is not going to accept just any Messiah, right? And another thing, here's another misnomer about the Antichrist or the beast. The Antichrist is the spirit behind it. He gets labeled the Antichrist, but anyways, I digress. The beast, alright, where was I going with that? Darn it. Lost my train of thought. My goodness. Oh, but anyways, the whole world loves the beast, right? But yet, you have the Christian church and everybody pointing to the guy they hate, right? No, that's not how it's going to be. The whole world is going to go after the beast, man. The whole world loves this guy, right? I don't know about you, but I sure in the heck respect the heck out of him. I mean, I don't see any politician staying, right? And defending his nation, right? Now, that being said, Zelensky's Jewish. The world loves him. And not only that, He's got this right behind him, right? The Trident. So, again, guys, be very careful on who you trust. This goes for me too, right? Don't trust me and what I say. Look at, research it yourself, right? Just don't believe me. Look at this stuff, right? It's all there. And I'm not just pointing this out just to put something fantastical out there, and who knows, he may not be the beast. He may just this trident is just rising up everywhere, right? And that coming to be the progenitors of the one who will come, right? But anyways, the third check mark I want to say is he's in the Tartaria area, right? What does it say? That a cockatrice? Let's see here. Here we go. Fourth, a cockatrice. Here's the Tartaria flag. You can say whatever you want about it. It was on maps, and it was in history. And if you're a gamer out there, play Kingdom Come. That has the Tartars in there. So, anyways, a cockatrice. Isn't that interesting? It's a cockatrice. I'll show you even one, a better one. So there you go. That's a cockatrice. Huh. Quite interesting. And if you seek, you will find them, man. You know, the Lord will show you stuff, man, if you seek Him. If you just seek it. You don't have to have me or anyone tell you what is or what isn't. Anyways, we're going to start getting into. Oh, whoops. Now, Trident bioscience. Okay. We're building the first, ready, machine learning operations platform specifically designed for the biotechnology industry. That's interesting. We understand the challenge of designing, implementing, debugging, and deploying models that run on biochemical data from first-hand experience. Now we're using what we've learned to build ML ops, which is machine learning ops, operations, tools loved by chemists, machine learning engineers, the team leads alike. I do believe the mark of the beast will be something that changes you too, right? There's a reason why you're not able to be accepted into heaven anymore, right? And you say, well, you know, I was, I got the mark of the beast, but just take it out of me, Lord. He doesn't do that. No, you're done, right? Because you're not human anymore, in my opinion, right? Anyways, there's that. There's this side of it right here, guys. Okay, our vision, biochemical data at first class citizens. Oh, yeah, first class. Linear algebra is the language of machine learning. Unfortunately, matrices and tensors can obscure your training data, making it hard to debug models that underperform. We're building tools that seamlessly translate between the data representations familiar to scientists, i.e., smiles, strings, and protein structures, and those required by ML engineers. Smiles, let's see what that is. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right way of saying that. Crap. Hmm. Betty, no. No, no. whatever. Anyways, that's that. There's this Trident company in bioscience. Okay. Trident automation. The integration of innovation. So, Trident automate my goodness. Trident automation translates technology into productivity. We offer customized process control solutions for process industries that keep plants online and efficient. Our engineers are experienced and integrated control platforms and do only one thing: process technology. Our narrow focus means you have an experienced team solving your complex problems. Wow. So now we have Trident automation. Okay. Now that we got the biosciences, we got technology. Now we have security. Trident professional security, building our community together, keeping our business and our community safe and secure. This good we secure for ourselves is precarious and uncertain until it is secured for all of us and incorporated into our common life. Jane Addams. I have no idea who that is. I guess the person who owns this. I'm guessing. Night Patrol Vacation Watch. Physical security. Civilian training classes. A new generation. Did you see that? A new generation of security. Okay. Protected by Trident Professional Security. We take pride in hiring security officers. They want to learn and grow as members of our community. All right? There's that. Now, I'm not saying anything bad, if they mean to, whatever. I'm just saying. There's a rise of Trident companies coming up all of a sudden, right? This is why I'm calling this the rise of the Trident of Lucifer. Here we go. In ancient Rome, tridents were used by the type of gladiator called a rotarius or net fighter. The rotarius was traditionally pitted against a secutor and cast a net around his adversary and then used the trident to fight him. The trident, known as dingpa, is used as a weapon in the 17th and 18th century systems of Korean martial arts. Okay. There was something here also. Oh, here we go. There it is. In religious Taoism, ready? The trident represents the Taoist Trinity, right? The three pure ones. In Taoist rituals, a trident bell is used to invite the presence of deities and summon spirits, as the trident signifies the highest authority of heaven. A fork Jewish priests, Kohanim, used to take their portions of offerings. They're probably Kabbalist priests. Anyways, because you don't see that anywhere in God's law, right, or anything like that. At least I haven't. In heraldry within the UK, the trident is often held by the figure identified as either a Neptune or a Triton or merman. The trident held up by an arm is depicted on some coats of arms. Very interesting there. Very interesting. Anyways, get that out of there. Now we're going to go to our rod and our staff. Right? Here we go. I always like to end on good notes here, guys. Isaiah 10:24. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of hosts, O my people that dwellest in Zion, be not afraid of the Assyrian. Ready? He shall smite thee with the rod, and shall lift up his staff against thee, after the manner of Egypt. But ready? Isaiah 11. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse. Wait, hold on a second. Was I? Hold on. Okay, yes. I wanted to bring this up too. Okay, for yet a very little while, and indignation shall cease, and mine anger in their destruction. And the Lord of hosts shall stir up their scourge from him according to the slaughter of Midian of the rock of Oreb. This was supposed to be up there, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Oreb, and his rod was upon the sea. So shall he lift it up after the manner of Egypt. And it shall come to pass that in that day that his burden shall be taken away from off thy shoulder, and his yoke from off thy neck, and the yoke shall be destroyed because of the anointing. He has come to Aath, and is passed to Migron in Makash, and hath laid up his carriages. And they are gone to the passage, that have taken up their lodging at Geba. Ramah is afraid. Gilba of Saul is fled. Lift, O voice, O daughter of Gilad, because it is heard into Laish, O poor Anath. Madimea is removed. The inhabitations of Gibim gather themselves to flee. As yet he remained a Nob that day, and he shall shake his hand against the mount of daughter of Zion, the hills of Jerusalem. Behold, the Lord of hosts shall lop the bow with terror, or the bow with terror, or the bow, yeah, I think. And the high ones of stature shall be hewn down, the principalities, and the haughty shall be humbled. And he shall cut down the thickets of the forest with iron, and Lebanon shall fall by the mighty one. Sorry, all this was supposed to be up there, guys. Sorry about that abrupt cut. So we're gonna move on here to our rod, right? To the guy who's our staff, right? Anyways, Isaiah 11, 1 through 3. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, and the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord. And shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. This is Jesus Christ, the Messiah and the King. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and take the information, look it up yourself, digest it, take it where, maybe even take it more, take it further, or just throw it out, whatever, wherever the truth takes it, right? And I just wanted to bring this out here because this is what the Lord has been showing me this past few weeks, right? But anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys were edified. You guys have a wonderful night.